everybody, and welcome to Above Bricks. I'm Travis Oates.
And I'm Evan Oates.
And today we're going to take a look at how many? How many sets?
37.
No! We're going to take a look at 2 sets. The first one's going to be
Molten Man Battle.
and the second one's going to be Botanical Gardens, which will be the largest set we have ever shown off, ever.
Even though it is big, I guess. It's not even in the top 10 biggest builds I think he's made.
No, I don't know that it is. I'd have to look. It's pretty big though.
Pretty big.
So we're going to start, however, with a much smaller set, and that set is.
By the way, Bob is here.
Bobby. Oh yes, finally Bob. But you know what?
Yeah, screw the set.
Screw the
Bob.
set. Finally, we'll show off Bob. Do you want me to put Bob in the special in the special Lego zone
Yes.
so we can see him here finally in all his glory?
Yes, I have showed Bob before.
You have.
And remember, if you want to see where Bob originally came from, just look up Sacred Bricks after this video.
Yes.
All right, he's the guy he's who I got the concept of Bob from.
So now that we've gotten Bob all taken care of, our first set is
Molten Man Battle.
That's right.
Oh wait, spoiler! Spoiler!
Oh yes, they're all kind of spoilers here. So this is Molten Man Battle 76128. It is 294 pieces, and it is for 7 or above. Again, I don't know if that's play or build, because this would be a very difficult build for a 7-year-old, I feel, but we'll get to that in a second. So let's take a look at the minifigs first. So we've only got 3 minifigs here. It's from the Spider-Man movie, Far From Home. So this is...
Bob tripped.
What? Bob tripped.
Spider-Man.
It's
Boy.
Spider-Man, but wasn't it like Bug Boy he called himself or something? It was supposed to be like the European version of Spider-Man. He was pretending he was a different person. And then, of course, we have Mysterio, who is the big villain.
Who I called Magneto.
So not a ton of minifigures in this set, but it is a smaller set, so that's not the big deal. The big feature of this set, of course,
is no other build.
The Molten Man.
That's the only build.
Which is really cool. We did forget to bring the studs. There are studs here so that he can fire little pieces of molten stuff.
Pew pew.
If you look around here, he's got street signs. He's basically pieces of the street and the ground. He's a very cool looking, what do you want to call this, a maxi instead of a mini? That probably is not going to catch on. What's that?
14. Speaking of heads popping off.
Oh, all right. Let's not have Bob destroy all the various different things that we're looking at.
What would happen?
Yes.
If it wasn't for, remember, spoilers.
Yes.
They were actually illusions.
I wonder why sometimes we accidentally leave Bob home.
Because.
I'm just saying there might be an ulterior motive on Daddy's part.
Wait, what?
One of the cool things here is they use chains and these antennae to look like dripping magma, which is a really neat effect. And it really does look like magma's dripping off of this creature. It's a really neat... Now, you're the one who built it. How was the build, Evan?
There are a lot of studs to place down. It's very easily just falls apart.
Yeah, while you're building it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to like where does the core go? That part.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would rate it maybe, so yeah, not that fun of a build in my opinion. So I would rate it maybe a 5 out of 10.
So that was a 5 bricks out of 10 for the build for him. I think that an adult would probably enjoy this a little bit more. I would probably give it a 7 out of 10 build bricks if this was my build experience. I do think that a 7-year-old would have a difficult time trying to build this piece. I think it's
too many stickers.
Yeah, there are a lot of stickers on this build. That's correct.
I have him do the stickers.
That's correct. I was doing a lot of stickers
and
just a lot of like little fiddly pieces. I think there's just a lot of things that have to go in specific ways, and again, I would find that fun, but I think a younger child might get frustrated with the build. But
Like
however,
me.
yeah, as a play piece, how you rate this?
Maybe a 7 out of 10 because
Really that low?
it would be like an 8 if there's actually a ground or anything other than basically just minifigures and a max figure, right?
You wish you had some terrain for him to smash up.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that.
Since it doesn't come with any terrain.
A lot of these superhero builds do come with something to smash up or
And
or
also it
interact
easily
with.
falls over.
Although it does, you do have to balance it just right.
Yeah. But if you do something, if I do something,
Yeah.
see.
It is a little.
Yeah, you basically have to have your hands on it at all times to play with it, which makes it a bit hard to play with like other minifigures like Bob here.
It also does make it difficult as a display piece because the slightest move or tremor and it will fall over just like that. But it is very cool looking. It is fairly reasonably priced.
I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah, it's fairly reasonably priced. So we're saying 5 or 7 bricks for the build, and you're saying 7 bricks for the play?
Also, I should mention another reason for the build is because it's hard to define, since there are 2 of these, is that one supposed to be Liz, right?
So 2 of which?
Smoldering pieces. I don't know why
I
they just
see.
made one kind. I feel like
Yeah.
one kind would do it.
Whoop.
And
Yeah.
that's another reason why I rated only like a 6 or 7 on play.
Let's call it a 7 on play. So again, the editor doesn't have
Yep, let's just
a
call it
fit trying to
7.
figure out how many bricks to put up. Cool looking figure, a little bit unwieldy. Definitely not for smaller children. I think there are too many fiddly pieces and too many small pieces.
Definitely more of like a display piece.
Yeah, but even as a display piece, a little wobbly.
Yeah, that's why I rank it in total. If you combine my 2 combinations, which the editor will not have to do not worry, it would be a 6 out of 10.
Sure, if you averaged your 5 and your 7?
Yeah.
Yep, that is correct. All right, so when we come back, we're going to take a look at one of the biggest pieces that we have ever built, and it's already going to be on the table because it's so big I can't pull it out.
By the way, if you're curious, yes, Bob would be Spider-Man.
Yes. All right, we'll be back in just a second. All right, welcome back, everybody. So the next Lego that we're going to take a look at is this monstrosity here.
Is it actually that heavy? Let me try.
No, it's just the box.
Oh.
But this is the Botanical Garden. 21353. This is 3,792 pieces, which again make it one of the largest sets that we've ever built. So this is the Botanical Garden. It is absolutely gorgeous. The pictures that you're seeing really don't do it justice. I'm going to kind of move it around here so you can also see it from the back.
Yes, beautiful.
There are all kinds of little things here. There's a squirrel in here, and somebody left a garden hose on. There are all kinds of little things in this build. Top does come off, so we can remove the top there. And I'm not going to tip this forward because it scares me to do so. I believe the top comes off of all of these buildings.
Look, Bob is just going to.
He's going to sniff the flowers. Well, thank you, Bob, for being non-destructive for this build. I appreciate that. There are all kinds of crazy trees and flowers inside here. This is a gift shop on this side, and I believe this is a desert plant area here. It's got a balcony and stairway inside there. It's kind of built like a modular build, but this is from their ideas line. I don't know, I guess it's almost, I think Lego sometimes wants to put out more than one modular a year because the modulars sell so well. And we'll bring a modular in here one of these days so you can take a look at what I'm talking about. But modulars they usually are 3 levels, and you can separate each level, and each level is its own little play area. This doesn't really have 3. It does. You can take the top off, but it doesn't have triple sections. But it does feel like a modular. It has the build elegance of a modular. It has the expert level skill for the build that a modular does. Like I said, it's from their ideas line, which means that a Lego fan came up with this design and as part of the Lego Ideas program submitted their design, and it was selected by Lego to be refined by the Lego masters there, the build masters, into this botanical garden.
If you're curious, no, we have not submitted any ideas.
No, I'm not a master builder from a design standpoint, I don't think. Now, one of the things I want to tell you about these kind of sets is they have little Easter eggs all throughout them that only if you built them would you know. And those kind of touches are really cool for when you're building it. It's like little secrets that only you know about to kind of keep things like building a foundation interesting. Do you want me to bring this over here so you can see it more, or what do you?
I want to test the play value.
Sure.
Maybe I should do that once you bring out the minifigures.
Yes. Why don't you take a look at this,
Or
and
how
you can
about
play
I
with it,
have
and
an idea.
I'll bring out the minifigures. All right, so here are the minifigures. It comes with a ton of minifigures. These are all individuals who are either visiting or working at the Botanical Garden. So you have a gardener with a blower there, you have a photographer, you have someone who's picking up garbage, you have someone who with scissors that is pruning the various plant life. This guy here is visiting. I think these are both visitors.
You have the bird.
Oh yeah, here, look at this. Not technically a minifigure, but right in here, let's see, can you get this in right angle? Yeah, right here. You got a bird that's nesting in the window there. I don't know if you can see that there we go. Maybe there's an angle that you can kind of see it.
This is not a
yeah,
staple.
again, very lot of little Easter eggs like that. A lot of little details. Yeah, just a ton of. You got a couple kids. These are 2 children.
And the other bird.
Oh, there's another bird in there. Oh, there's a bird in the fountain. Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, and there's a rabbit, and there's a squirrel.
You already pointed out the squirrel.
Yeah. Oh, there's another bird right there. There's another. Yeah.
And also, these are very easily removed.
Mm-hmm, they're supposed to be. So if you notice these, so let me show you. Let me show them. So these trees have the way that they go in is very clever. They just slip into a special designed hole that you've built to make them very easy to take in and out, because it's a lot easier to see the inside of that if the trees aren't in the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you could just slip the trees back in there, and they're also color coded if you notice. So this is red, and there's a red hole where the red tree is supposed to go, and the same with that one. I think that one. What color is that one?
Blue.
Blue. So for the blue hole. But yeah, that just makes it easier so that you can get in there and play without disturbing the trees. So from a build standpoint, this would be the gold standard. I'm going to give this 10 bricks. It was an absolute joy to build. It felt vibrant and fresh, and I really enjoyed it. It took a while. I think I built it over 3 days because it's a long build. I can't remember. I think might have been 27 bags. So it was a pretty long build. But overall, I really enjoyed it. Now, from a play standpoint, I don't think it's probably going to get that high going to be that high. What do you think about this from a play standpoint, Evan?
Hold on, I just need to do something.
Okay.
Which one of these people have this thing that could be a weapon?
Well, the leaf blower could technically, I guess, be a weapon.
Travis, is that wooden base with it, or is that your own?
So in the booth there, Brett just asked if the base comes with it. It does not. This is a base that I have for myself to show off large numbers of minifigs. So the base does not come with it.
Yeah, I would give it a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. It doesn't really feel like a play piece for you.
Definitely not a play piece.
Yeah. Part of the reason I think it's not so much a play piece is I don't think it's designed to be although it's got some play functions. And you know,
the only thing that are saving it is that you could have a grand fight in there, and the fact that you can move the trees.
Yeah, there's a lot of details in this build for it to be like a place where you would have combat or stuff like that. It's not easy to put back together if you were to, you know, have it take it apart kind of thing. But it's
take it apart.
No, but and it is really designed to be a display piece, for sure. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't have play value. I just think the kind of play that you do for sure does not necessarily gravitate toward this.
Oh, hey, look, a 4-leaf clover.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of like little things here. You can really stare at this for quite some time, and you'll still see new things that you haven't seen before. So it's one of the things which makes the build so much fun. So for a build, that's 10 bricks, and for play, at least for Evan, that would be 4 bricks. I do think that if you have the right child, they might enjoy playing in this environment. But for Evan, it's not very adventure oriented.
Probably not going to use it for play.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But still, even Evan will probably have to admit it's a pretty beautiful set.
You can't make me admit anything.
No, but what do you think, in all honesty? It's pretty beautiful, huh?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're wearing a microphone. I know everything. All right.
Bob, get him!
Oh, no! Now, when we come back, we're going to open a couple blind boxes.
Yep.
Yeah, and we're going to do another.
I'm going to open a couple.
You're going to open one, and I'm going to open one, and it's going to be from the Dungeons and Dragons line, because that's what we're going through for this
Bob, get him.
Oh, no, Bob! Oh, when we come back, maybe I'll still be here if Bob doesn't beat me up too much. Ah!
Cut the camera.
Cut the camera. All right, welcome back. Well, we are going to open up, as we do at the end of every episode, 2 of these minifigures. Again, we've got the Dungeons and Dragons set of minifigures, and we are going to open these up. Last time we got a Birdman and an evil sorcerer. Let's see what we get this time.
Yep.
Oh, I got something different. I think I got an evil guy this time. Yours went everywhere. You have an evil person too, I think, this time.
All right, so far I'm pretty sure we've gotten almost every evil person but the one that I wanted.
I thought you, okay. Let's see here.
I wanted the one with the brain thing.
Oh, the brain thing. You wanted the illithid.
With the
mind flayer.
Right.
Yeah, all right, let's see here. So I got, actually, maybe this is not an evil guy. This is a barbarian. At first I thought he was evil. So I got number 1 here.
Wow,
who's the barbarian.
I keep pulling new ones.
Yeah. Let's see here. Did we get the barbarian? I don't think we got the barbarian at home. Did we?
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't recognize it.
Actually, no, maybe we did.
Yeah, I don't think we have this one. We have opened a few of these up at home. That's what Evan is referring to. Oh, I was building this the wrong side.
Lol.
Even I do that sometimes. Look at that. All right. He's got kind of a fur thing going on here. And you're right. You have a female and a male version, and it's got also male and female hair as well. So you can either have. Oh no, I take that back. They both got a bun. They got a bun. So I think I've got the female version of the face. Here.
Currently.
Yeah. And I got a torch. So I really love the D&D minifigs. I love that they...
Oh, nope, it did not come with 2 hair pieces.
No, that's what I'm saying. I thought at first it came with 2 hairy pieces, but it doesn't. It does
That's
come
a
with,
rat.
does come with 2 faces, though.
It comes with a rat.
Oh, yours comes with a rat. Mine does not have a creature this time. Maybe because I have a weapon, I don't get the rat. I don't get an animal. Mine does come with a battle axe and a torch, though.
But the last episode, Eagle Man had dog.
Oh, yeah, and a. All right, so there's the first minifig. So, got right there. Kind of. Let's see, put it straight to camera, right there. Pretty cool battle axe. Pretty cool torch. Barbarian of sorts, I would imagine that is, with a fur collar. And you have what looks like an evil sorcerer.
He's a vampire.
Oh, he's a vampire. Oh, that's even scarier. All right, shall I put him over here?
Come on, rat.
You keep getting ones with capes.
Why do I always get? I get like the druid. I got like the druid.
Oop, it fell off. Ah, sorry. It
Mamma
fell
mia!
off.
Bobbity boopity bobbity
Okay.
bobbity boopity boopity bobbity.
Mamma mia, that's become like your favorite go-to word. All right,
Bobbity
so
boopity
we got,
boopity
you're right.
bop.
It's a little vampire, looking pretty cool with a rat with red eyes.
Also, what sorcerer uses a sword?
There are sorcerers that use swords. In
Name
fact,
one.
well, one of the most famous wizards of all time, Gandalf, used a sword. Gandalf had a staff and a sword.
Yes, but this guy only has a sword.
Right.
I would understand if he had a staff. What sorcerer has a sword without a staff? And also, Gandalf is a wizard, not a sorcerer.
Okay.
There
Good
are
point.
different classes in D&D.
That is true.
All right, so you can't argue they're the same thing if they are different classes.
Well, maybe
Since this is the Dungeons and Dragons pack,
you're right. You're right.
the D&D logic applies here.
Although he could be multi-class and have 2 levels in fighter and 2 levels in sorcerer. Or 3 levels in sorcerer, so technically he's more of a sorcerer than a fighter and still have a sword. So take that.
You see what I deal with every day?
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Join us again next time where we take a look at 2 more sets. And until then, please ring that bell and like and subscribe and leave a comment. That's the big thing. Leave a comment.
Yeah, personally, I would prefer if they all subscribed instead of left a comment, but...
I would prefer that they also leave a comment. But I'm not going to turn down subscriptions.
Look, subscribe. Yeah, all right. Just subscribe. The notification just notifies you.
Just going to lengthen this whole ending out. Just lengthen it out.
The longer the ending is equals more view time.
Yes, yes. And for those of you who are still with us, thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I'm Travis Oates.
And I'm Evan Oates.
And this
And
has been
this is Above Bricks.
Bricks. All right, there you go. Bye-bye.